this next section, we're going to be getting to know your middle register, often referred to as your mix voice. However, you'll hear me referring to it as your middle register mostly because it's not until lesson 5 that we start mixing your head and chest registers. For now, we're going to be focusing on where the notes in your middle register should be felt and projected from. And this area is called the pharynx. And no, that's not an Egyptian monolith, okay? So as I mentioned in lesson 3, the pharynx is the cavity or tract that runs from behind your nose right down into your throat and ends above the larynx, which houses your vocal cords. You can see an image of this on the monitor. This is the area in which you should feel the vibration of your middle register notes. The pharyngeal resonator is the bridge. That's very important. I'm going to say it again. The pharyngeal resonator is the bridge between your chest and head resonators or chest and head notes, and it is the foundation of a well-blended vocal range. Most of the time, singers run into issues such as strain, vocal breaks, or weakened breathy tone because they attempt to jump straight from chest resonance to head resonance without crossing the pharyngeal bridge. By the same token, it's often the case that singers who struggle with too much nasality on their tone are focusing their sound only into their pharyngeal resonator. When you do this, the resonator is then isolated, which forces the sound to resonate only in the nose and upper throat. To balance the sound out and create warmth and richness in the tone, we need to be using the head or chest resonators, depending on what part of our range we're singing in conjunction with the pharyngeal resonance. However, we'll talk more about that in lesson 5 when we begin to mix and blend our registers. For now, let's just focus on getting acquainted with your pharyngeal resonator. And on that note, it's perfectly fine for you to create a nasal tone during the following exercises. In fact, just for the purposes of these exercises, I encourage you to do that.